Hello, this is the Secret Mum Club. I'm Safina.
And I'm Emma.
And this podcast is not for the weak. This podcast is, in fact, for the strong. This podcast is a safe space for mums everywhere.
A safe space to share our secrets.
Because we all have secrets, don't we?
We do. And as we know, sharing is caring.
You don't even have to tell us who you are.
You can keep that to yourself. You can be anonymous.
All those secrets can be serious or silly.
All secrets are welcome in the Secret Mum Club.
But it's just that second fucking line.
Once we get past, this is a podcast.
This is a podcast.
I feel like we're good. Then we're on a roll after
that. Then we're on a roll. It just...
Hit the plant.
Oh, careful of the foliage. Careful of my bush. Foliage. How the fuck are you?
How are you? How was your birthday?
Oh, my birthday was lovely. Oh. Really lovely. How was yours? Because yours happened first.
Okay, let's do it chronologically.
Chronologically ordered.
Mine was quite nice, but I did end it driving the kids to my mum and dad's house solo. So that was a bit of a shitter at the end of my
I'm driving
birthday.
solo.
And I couldn't even get drunk because I knew I had to drive at the end of the day.
Oh, what a shitter.
It was fine. It was like, I always dread like anywhere that I go with the kids. I dread it. I dread hanging out with my children. No, I get like a stress headache if we're going like away because it's like the amount of stuff you have to remember and stuff that's like not necessarily replaceable. Like, you know, I can't just buy a new like monitor or like a white noise machine, but without those things I'm like, they won't sleep all
and
week.
They're like their comforts, because if you try, I've tried many times to buy a new white noise system and it's not the same way on music. No,
it doesn't make the same noise.
No.
And then like their teddies, they're like one of a kind, but they both have like a feely to go to sleep. So if we forget like Teddy or
You're
Rabbit, fucked. The whole week is ruined. I'm quite excited to get to a phase with kids where like you can just travel light and they don't really need any of those like aids anymore because they're so important.
We are, eldest is 10. That is
still in it?
Yeah.
Oh.
I would also say my 17-year-old niece has
really?
comforts. Yeah. There's people, look at Molly May with Flopsy, Mopsy. What's hers called?
Yeah, but I do think adults that have to carry around a teddy is
right. You can't. You're going to offend people. You can't do that. You
that
cannot.
Is a bit of an ick.
No, because there's things that I really enjoy from home. Like I really like to take my air fryer.
Take your what? Your air fryer.
I took my air fryer to Dorset because I really love my air fryer.
Okay, then that's fair enough. I think that's fair enough.
Using another air fryer or another oven, it just freaks me out a little bit. So I like to take my air fryer.
No, I think that's fair enough because that's actually got like a practical like purpose.
Yes,
but like to be a grown up, that
I take my own pillows.
Take without a specific.
And I take my pillowcase.
Yes, I agree with that.
It can't be a clean pillowcase; it has to be a dirty pillowcase.
Because you like the smell of it.
Smells of home.
I think that's kind of fair enough. I do take my own pillowcase to if I don't know where I'm staying. I take my own pillowcase for hygiene reasons because I don't want my face
I just really like the smell of my filthy home. So I like to take it with me. It's got to get a bit of dirt in there. Good 2 weeks.
That is a bit weird. That is a bit weird.
But no, I would say no. And both of my, I think because we're all, I'm a massive homebod. Like I really love things from home and I struggle when I go somewhere when things aren't like at home. Like if I can't go somewhere and cook the same as being at home.
Yeah.
I get really stressed.
Is that why, would you say, because you don't go away that much? Is that why? Because you just prefer to be at your own house?
Yeah, and I think because the babies also love to be at home. Again, another reason why we maybe don't. I know it's not even so much traveling in the UK, traveling abroad. Like that whole process really stresses me out. Because like if I was to drive 4 hours away and I forgot something, you best believe I'm that mad fucker that's going 4 hours back. Yes, I will, and I will do the 8-hour round trip to go back and get it because I don't know. It just makes my brain feel.
So it's almost like going away is not worth the like potential hassle of it's just easier to stay at home. I do kind of get that now that I've got kids. Like me and Stefan would have just like up and left and gone on like a spontaneous holiday like pre-kids, and now I'm like, is it actually worth all the hassle? Like we're not going on a foreign holiday this year, which is like, you know, the first, I'm lucky enough to say it's the first year in like as long as I can remember that we haven't been abroad. And at first I was a bit like, oh my God, I'm not going on holiday.
Is that you're not going away at all, or just that you don't have anywhere booked yet?
No, we're not going away at all because of the house move. Like we can't afford a foreign holiday this year. And obviously it's like very privileged and spoiled of me to be like, oh my God, we're not going away. But now that we've had such a good summer in this country, I'm like not missing it so much.
It's really filled the cup.
And also I'm thinking like, actually with small children, is it more hassle than it's worth? Like packing up all their stuff, they're probably going to sleep worse in like a different bed. What's the light situation? Is the light peeking through the curtains?
I can't obviously talk on behalf of the going abroad.
Yeah, and like fly in with them.
Yeah, I can imagine
it is a hassle.
Yeah, I can imagine that's stressful. But in the like UK breaks, we've never struggled. Like even if we go to a hotel, they'll all sleep great, but they have to have a form of comfort from home.
But then you can take all the stuff you want, right?
In
Whereas
the
like if
UK,
you're flying, I'm like, I don't know if I can pack like a blackout blind and like all that shit that I need. I'm like,
pack some dirty pillowcases though.
You can always fit in your dirty pillowcases.
Yes, you can.
I don't know. I just feel like, sometimes it's more hassle than it's worth.
Yes.
But we've come down, this is our like holiday kind of. So we've come down to my mum and dad's house in Essex for like a week.
And the weather's so lush.
Weather's unreal. We're in the middle of another bloody heat wave. It's like 35 degrees today. So so that's been really nice. And I think can't wait for us to go home.
So you're basically having like a belated birthday now, aren't you?
I'm having a belated birthday.
Celebrating
yeah, so
now.
that the day of my birthday was fine. Like we went swimming, went out for lunch, and then I drove them back, which was actually fine. Like I do the drive at night. It was like 3.5 hours. It was like not, it was
no trouble at all.
Yeah, not a drama. The kids transferred into their beds. It was grand.
Aww.
But then, I kind of was like, okay, from now on, I'm pretending it's my birthday. So I'm basically just like using all week as an excuse to kind of
what a
celebrate. Yeah, they're just waiting on me hand and foot, cooking me lunch, cooking me dinner. I'm like, someone bring me another Aperol, please.
Oh no, I've run out. I'm very dry.
Every day, my mum and dad having to go to the supermarket, they're like, we keep running out of food and we're spending loads of money. And I'm like, it's because you've got like 6 people living.
Oh,
6 people living in your house.
And Stefan's down too.
No, Stefan's working.
Oh.
But my sister lives there at the moment. So there's 6 of us.
Oh, she's back
in the house. Yeah.
Oh,
she's back from Australia. She's going away again soon.
Of course. Yes.
She's never there for long. But she's there. The dog's there. So I think my mum and dad are like, their nice, quiet little life has just been shattered.
Taken over.
Yeah.
Why are you all eating so much food?
Joseph's like a bottomless pit. He's always like, I'm still hungry. Honestly, I think he's eating about 20 punnets of strawberries.
Maybe he's got worms.
Maybe.
There's always that. Or maybe he's just growing.
There's always that to consider.
I think the likelihood is he's just growing.
I think he's just a growing boy. But it's lovely because their cousins live down the road as well. Yeah. So they've been seeing loads of each other. So that's been really nice. Sadie's been going up to do the youngest nephew's pickup from nursery, which is really cute. So we did it the one day. It was like the first time they'd seen each other in 3 months. And they came out and just immediately started
did you film it?
No, I didn't actually.
Emma, I would have cried my eyes out.
I didn't film outside a nursery. But anyway, they were like...
Not to put on social media, just for your own memories.
But they were just like gabbing away to each other, sitting in their buggies. They're like a little old couple. They're both like the exact same age and they're like just chatting away in the front of the buggy. And then the next day we didn't go and he came out and he was like, where's Sadie? So I think he thinks it's going to be every day now. So when we go, it's going to be... So then we've had to start going again. But when we go, it's going to be sad. Because he's going to be like, Sadie's not here. But it's so funny how they remembered each other.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I think it's like, they're not just like, oh, there's another 2-year-old. She's like, oh yeah, it's my cousin. Like, I think they know.
They just know.
Yeah. They know each other.
Yeah.
Which is really cute.
Which is like what I always say when it comes to Renley. He's like, I don't have to do anything because these fuckers will do everything. Yeah. They are at my beck and call.
Yeah.
Eden just follows him around.
Yeah.
She's 17 years old and I shit you not, he doesn't even have to like lift his fingers. She'll feed him his crisps and he'll just sit there. If he wants to sit down, he'll just put his bum in her hand and she'll just lower him down to the ground.
Like a little prince.
He's like a little prince, honestly. Yeah. And he just knows. He's just like, these are my people.
And it's such a treat having the youngest cousins because everygoing else like is obsessed with them and just spoils them
wants
and just
to
like dotes on them.
Yeah.
Which is great for me. I'm like, I can
take them. I'm going to sit back and drink my Aperol.
Yeah. So the first week of the summer holidays for me is going great because I'm not having to do anything.
It's wonderful.
No food shopping, no cooking.
Just the weather.
Yeah, I know. It makes such a difference, doesn't it?
It just is. There's just no better feeling. Like even in the mornings, like just getting up in the morning and opening the doors of the garden and just being able to just sit out in the garden, drink a cup of tea. That for me is absolute
bliss.
Oh, slush.
It makes parenting like a million times easier, I think, when the weather's nice.
And someone put actually this on social media and funny, it came on my, you know, when it's the algorithm is specifically for you. It came on my algorithm and was like, parenting is so much easier out of your house.
Yeah.
And that is not a lie.
Yeah.
Parenting your children is so much easier. Like, I love being at home, massive homebod. Even just to be in the garden, parenting my children is easier than being sat indoors.
100%.
So hard.
Yeah, it's actually making me really scared for autumn, winter.
Yeah.
I'm like,
I'm frightened.
What are we going to do when you can't just run around the garden and be feral?
Naked all the time.
Yeah.
This is wild.
Yeah.
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 But anyway, it's been lovely. How the bloody hell was Dorset? That looked fantastic.
So it was, and a bit like you really, because our last day of the holiday was my birthday. So we came home on the Sunday, and that was obviously we were driving home on my actual birthday, but because the weekend had been so lovely and so full, it kind of felt like I'd already had my birthday, if that makes sense. Yeah. Yes. But no, it was really lovely. We did lots of sightseeing. We walked around like this massive lighthouse, went to a lighthouse, a fully working lighthouse. And it was really lovely because I was trying to share as much on my social media as possible while also taking it all in.
Yeah.
And everyone was like, this is really educational for the children. But we love all of that.
Yes.
We went to Monkey World. We went to Sand World. I keep calling it Sandland. But it's sculptures made out of sand.
Oh, wow.
Fucking, what's her name? Winkerman. Who?
Claudia Winkelman?
Claudia was there.
No.
They had a traitors made out of sand.
Wow.
Claudia Winkelman. A whole sculpture of her in sand.
Wow.
It was phenomenal. Honestly, the Sea Life Centre, this isn't even an ad. If you want to go to the Sea Life Centre, I highly recommend the Weymouth one.
There's one in Southend as well.
Is there?
Yeah.
How's that
good.
one? Yeah.
I haven't been for like 30 years.
The
but
one in
my nephew
Weymouth
goes,
was out of this world. They even had a splash park and a Lido.
Oh, nice.
So you could spend the whole day
there.
And it's right on the fucking beach.
Amazing.
Oh, it was just tremendous. No, I filled my cup up and more. I was overflowing.
It looked very wholesome.
Oh, it was just really lovely. It was just so nice, just so peaceful and calm. And everything that we went to, because I was getting really stressed. I said to Chris, God, we've done this the first week of the school holidays. Everything is going to be rammed.
So busy, yeah.
Everything was dead. No queues for nothing. No queue for the Sea Life Centre. Nothing for Sandworld. I mean, why isn't there a queue for Sandworld? Everyone should be a queue. Everyone should be queuing for Sandworld in Weymouth because it was honestly brilliant. And do you remember when we was younger? I don't know if you ever went to Poulton's Park when you were little.
No, I've never been.
At Poulton's Park, which was a hoot at Poulton's Park. It was called Poulton's. It wasn't Peppa Pig World. They used to have a bit there where you could make them sand bottles. Do you remember?
Yes, I do remember. I made one somewhere.
I do remember. Your mum binned it. Did Steve and Nick? They fucked that shit right
She's
off.
like me.
Yeah, get that.
Check it, bin it, chuck it, fuck it. You know when they moved house when I was an adult, they literally cleared out
everything. Choose from that box what you want to keep. Everything else is fucking
every memory of our life.
But we made a sand, the sand bottles.
I used to love them.
Yeah, the babies did that. And also at Poulton's Park, they did you could hunt for treasure.
Oh,
sorry,
nice.
I can't even get my words out. I'm that excited.
It's too much.
It's too much. But you used to be able to
what do they call that? Archaeology.
And you used to be able to go pick a tray in the mud, shimmy it out, and it would have all the gold bits. And then however much you found, you were able to fill a little bag and take
gold digging.
Take home. But it was just really lovely. It was really lovely, really wholesome. And I can't obviously we're really lucky, like you say, that we're really lucky to just being that both of us are home, drop everything at the drop of a hat and go to London for a couple of days or go and stay in a hotel here or do this, that and everything. But I don't remember the last time we actually proper just chilled out.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like what with moving into the house and stuff like that. It's all been so full on and so go. So it was a whole lot of everything. It was a whole lot of, we celebrated the first year being in the house. Although the irony was that we were celebrating a year being in the new house, not in the new house.
Oh, yeah.
So we bought a little cake. I bought a cake for the babies and was like, happy 1 year anniversary.
Here's to the new house where we are not right now.
Yeah.
Has it been a year since you moved in?
Colby's birthday's a year.
Oh, yes, because you did the treasure hunt for his birthday.
Yeah. And we got the keys on his birthday, but obviously moved in a couple of days after. But we picked up the keys on his birthday.
Oh, my God, it's mental. I was saying to my parents yesterday, my birthday, I think we'd sold our house by my birthday last year.
Yeah.
So by this point, we'd already sold the house. And I remember getting it ready for all the viewings and all the cleaning and tidying and getting it on the market and all of that. That was all over a year ago.
I know.
It's mad, isn't it?
And by the time you hear this episode, we would have done Colby's birthday.
Yeah.
So it's been
that's actually scary how quickly that's gone.
1 whole year.
Shit,
which is so wild. So no, it's been so lovely.
Yeah.
So lovely. And now I'm ready to go again. I just want to go again.
What, next birthday party?
No, just next trip.
Oh, next trip.
I'm looking like Friday.
Chomping at the bit.
Yeah, just get me there, get me out, get me just enjoying the world.
Yeah.
I want to get out.
Love that for you.
Thanks, honey.
Yeah.
I feel really great.
Yeah, me too. 38, feeling great.
38 and feeling great. This might actually be my favourite age.
Do you think?
I mean, I'm only a week in, so I should give it a bit more time. But it started off with a bang, if I'm honest with you.
Sadie's only just started learning numbers, but she's got no concept of like their order or anything. And she keeps going, Pembroke Happis is happy birthday in Welsh. She keeps going, Pembroke Happis to mummy. She literally sings it to me every day. And I'm like, thank you. It's not my birthday anymore. And I go, how old is mummy? And she goes, 36.
Oh, yes.
Really proudly. And I go, yes, I am.
Renley only knows 2, so he goes, 2.
Yeah, normally she says everyone's 2, but I don't know where she's heard 36.
No.
She keeps saying mummy's 36. I go, no.
Renley says, Mama, 2.
She's 2.
Yeah, I'll take 2. I'll take 2.
She always just goes, I'm 2.
Oh, that's what Renley does.
2.
And then we now say, what are you going to be on your next birthday? And he goes, free. Free. And I don't know whether he's meaning like, I'm going to be free. I'm fucking off out of this joint. Free of this shit.
Free at last.
Free at last. But no, it's been lovely. And then we've started with the bug of being out of the house. I've randomly gone on a shopping spree of wanting to buy a caravan and a motorhome.
Yeah, what the hell?
So it's been a wild week. I basically went away, had the best time of my life, loved it so much.
Like, this is the life for me.
And plummeted into shopping for caravans and motorhomes.
I love how you just do everything like 110%. Like
1,000%.
1,000%.
Foot on that gas pedal.
Pedal to the metal.
Who needs fucking brakes?
Balls deep, head
Balls
first,
deep,
just jump in.
bareback.
Yeah.
Ride it.
We couldn't be more different.
Jump on it. I'm going home to paint me loft in a minute.
She'll go home, paint a loft and buy a camper van.
Yeah.
You'll be a new person, a different person in 2 weeks when I see you next.
Fucking hell. I'm ready to travel the world, honestly. I'm so excited. We were looking at all the destinations that you could go in a motorhome.
Without flying.
Yeah. Emma Jones. Netherlands. Lake Como. France. South of France. Spain.
Yeah. Portugal.
Scotland.
Yeah.
Ireland.
Yeah.
Actually, can you go to Ireland? Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, you
Ferry.
can. It's a ferry. Yeah. Yeah.
It's the wrong end of the world for you. I think it goes from Liverpool. But still. Drive up there in your camper van.
I feel like Max and Paddy on the road to nowhere. That's going to be me and Chris. Yeah. Max and Paddy on the road to nowhere.
Dumb and Dumber.
Yes. Dude, where's my car? No, but it's been a whole week.
Yeah.
There's been a lot on my socials, but it's been wonderful.
Yeah.
And
good.
38 is feeling fucking great.
Good. I'm glad.
Thank you.
Here's to us.
Do you want a ching ching? Last time we chinged, it was Prosecco.
This is water in a mug.
Now we're back on water in a mug. Back down to reality. Till next year. Until we're 39. Hopefully we'll be celebrating together next year.
What do you mean? You planning on breaking up with me?
We might do.
Before next July.
Things happen, don't they?
Oh.
Whoa.
I'm going to be here until I'm at least 40.
Old and grey. Well, that's now, honey. So Emma and I really want to hear from you.
Yes, we want you to join us in the Secret Mum Club. You're all welcome. I just spilled water on my boob.
I was waiting for you to say we're all so good at sharing. It's the wrong line.
The wrong line.
You can share your secrets with us, respond to what we've been talking about, or just say
hello. You can find us on TikTok and Instagram. Just search for Secret Mum Pod, or you can email us hello@secretmumpod.com.
This episode is brought to you by Compare the Market, the simplest way to save.
Compare the Market has made movies more simples than ever. Now just get their app to enjoy 2-for-1 cinema tickets every Tuesday or Wednesday.
Love that.
Do you and the kids get to the cinema much?
We go loads.
Do you?
Yeah, we do go loads. I quite like it. I quite like the atmosphere of the cinema.
We don't get to go very often, but when we do, it's like a big cinema
It is a big
event.
When I say we go a lot, we go for maybe like a new release film or something that's coming out. We don't tend to go like weekly, but it's definitely a treat when we do.
It's an occasion.
Yes,
we both did Toy Story 5 recently, didn't we?
Yes.
What's your go-to place to sit? Do you like a front? Do you like a middle? Do you like a back?
I'm an aisle. I do like an aisle because I've always got someone that needs the toilet mid-movie.
Same.
And I like to be in the middle. So I like to be in the middle, not too close to the front, not too far at the back. I like to be in the middle on the aisle.
Yeah.
That is, the middle solves the riddle, if you ask me. It's the place to be.
The middle aisle is the peak.
The middle aisle is where you need to be. Well, I'm going to go and have a look at the cinema. I might need to organise myself a little family day trip.
Download the Compare the Market app now to unlock 2-for-1 cinema tickets. Participating cinemas, 2 standard tickets, cheapest free, only on Tuesdays or Wednesdays. Ends 19th of July 2027. T's and C's apply.
Right, are you ready for my secret of the week?
I can't wait.
So we have been away, haven't we?
Yeah.
Do you know what? Something I find really funny when you go on holiday or go away, I always think, so I went to the shop to get some food, but I left Chris and the babies at home because there was a jacuzzi. So they were in the jacuzzi having the time of their
lovely.
lives. So I was like, you all stay here. I'm going to pop to the shop and get food because I didn't have a swimsuit. So I thought, there's a Tesco's. I'll see if they've got a swimsuit. Didn't even think to get myself a swimsuit. So I thought, I'll pop there because they got a clothing bit. So I'll see if I can get a swimsuit. Why is it that my intrusive brain, when I'm in the car, makes me think that I've got a neon sign over my car that says, I don't live here. I feel like everyone
I'm not from around here.
I feel like everyone knows I'm not from round here. And it's so stressful. I said to Chris, what if I get fucking lost? He goes, well, at least if you make it to Tesco's, you've got some snacks in the car. But basically, where I'm going with that is when you're going around places and visiting sites and seeing things, I feel like everybody knows you're not from there.
Yeah.
So I'm at a park and I'll be playing and I feel like people are like, they're not from around here, you know? I feel like everyone...
They're not locals.
Yeah, they're not locals.
But you've always got maps these days, so like...
But I think it's just a personal... Like, if I go to a park, you can
tell. Do you mind if people know that you're not from around there? Do you like to feel like a local?
Yeah, I maybe like to feel like I'm a local. I would like people to not be like, I don't think she's from around here. People to be like, she knows her biz. She's from around here. Basically, it was so fucking hot at a park that we went to just off of the beach of Weymouth that I just left Renley in his nappy. Obviously, we're trying very hard to potty train him. But because we were out and the day was busy, we'd done a lot of sightseeing. He's been back in his nappy. And to be fair to you, he's actually been so wonderful because he's not weeing in the nappy.
Aww.
But it's more for like a privacy thing because I don't want him running around in his pants. I don't know why. Something seems a little bit different to when he's running around in a nappy than when he is running around in a pair of pants.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Does that sound odd? I don't know if anybody will understand what I mean by that. But he'll say to me, Mummy, need potty. So he'll take his nappy down and wee in the potty.
Great.
So he's still doing great. So
yeah.
it's just more of, I don't know how I feel about him running around in his little pants. And just rather run around in a nappy. And it was so hot and they'd like been in the water and he'd got his little shorts a little bit wet and he was really hot and sticky on his back. So I thought, I'll just let him run round. Colby just had his swimming trunks on and Dottie just had her swimming suit. So I thought, we'll just pop to this little park. There was very, very, very minimal people in there. And we'll just have a little play and then we'll get back in the car, burn some more energy before we go back to the house. Well, there was a couple of mums in the park. I really hope no one noticed. I still even now can't even fathom in my head if they did notice. But where Renley has taken his nappy down to go on the potty, he likes to pull his own nappy up. But also he has learnt to do a stand-up wee. So if he's out and we're somewhere and we've got the potty in the car, he's doing great at just standing in a bush and having a wee. So he just tucks the nappy under his balls, wees, and then pulls it back over. And away we go. We carry on with what we're doing, you know? That's what you do for the boys.
Yeah.
But what Renley had done is just got his Willy out in the middle of the park. I didn't notice. We're going on the swings. We're going down the slides. We're running up and down. We're going crazy. It wasn't until it was like slow motion. He came down this slide and it wasn't until I saw his Willy flick up in the air and it was like tossing around and he was like, wow, free Willy. And I didn't understand what he was saying either because Colby, when he gets his Willy out, Colby's like, free the Willy, get that Willy out. Like it's just like a running joke with the house. And he was kept going down the slide going, free Willy. And I was like, yay, free Willy! Yay! Like, I'll just go along with it. It wasn't until we'd noticed, I don't know how long.
Not until you came eye to eye with his
penis.
Willy.
You realised. What are we calling that? I don't know. Coming at me down the slide. And I said to Chris, get in the car immediately. I don't know how long he's had his Willy out. We need to get in. Like balls and all. Like the whole ball bag.
Out of the side of the nappy.
Not the side, the top.
No.
He pulls the top because he's in a pull-up. So he just pulls the pull-up under his ball bag, like when he's having a wee, and just leaves it there and he just rock around. He'll walk around in the house and he goes, look at me. Looks in the mirror at himself and he's like, look at me, with his whole Willy out. His whole Willy and ball bags. And I say to him, where have you learnt this from? He goes, Dad. Dad. And I'm like, are you doing this in the mirror? I say to Colby, are you doing this in the mirror? Where has he learnt this
Where's
from?
he getting this from?
But he puts one hand behind his head and his hand
How does he know to do that?
Look at me. Look at me. And he does it in a really weird accent. Look at me.
Very creepy.
And his eyes, look at me.
Yeah,
disturbing. But so there we go. And he come off of the slide and did his look at me. Free Willy. Right, okay. Let's
not in public.
Get the fuck back in the car. And I just felt like in that moment, everybody's gone, nah, she told you she's not fucking local.
Because if that was someone else's child, would you go, excuse me,
and this is my
your
thing.
Child's got their willy hanging out over the top of their nappy. Can you, I don't know if you can say that.
I don't know if you
I think
can.
I just ignore.
Would I have brought anyone's attention to it?
Yeah.
Yes, I think I would have.
But then they'd be like, you're looking at my son's Willy.
Willy, yeah. And then would they think I'm weird that I've got...
It's such a hard, like...
It's a real tough one.
It's a tough one. It's a tough one with babies and nudity. Like, we had Sadie running around naked on the beach the other day, and my mum and dad were like, I don't think anyone, she was the only one. And they were like, I don't think anyone has their babies naked on the beach anymore. And it's such a shame because I think because of camera phones, you don't know what, someone could just snap a like surreptitious image and then what are they going to do with that?
I only ever wore swimming bottoms. I had no boobs.
No top.
And that's easily up till I was like 14, 15, because I had no chest.
Yeah.
And I just always remember wearing bikini bottoms because that's all I wore.
That's what we did,
Hated swimsuits, but you just had...
It's so much more comfortable to just be like out in the air. And obviously she's potty training. So I was like, this is just so much easier. But no, you got to like put that. And I feel the same about like pants and knickers as well. Like we were in a park the other day and she was wearing a dress, which is a stupid choice for a park, but we didn't know we were going there. But anyway, so I was like throwing her up onto things and kind of like helping her climb and she was scrambling around. And obviously a lot of the time her dress was riding up and you could see her knickers underneath. And I was like, I feel weird about her having her knickers out more so than if it was a nappy at the park. Like,
that's what I'm saying to you. There's something so different about a baby being in a nappy than in their knickers. Like knickers are so private and personal to them.
And nappy's just like a generic thing. And I think it offers a bit more coverage as well. But having like her little pants out, I just was like, I feel weird about that.
Because we wouldn't show our pants.
No.
You know, you might see the top of a pant, but we wouldn't just walk around with our whole pants out.
No. I don't know why. I don't know why I feel weird about it or whether it's just like society making me feel weird. But I was like, I don't know.
Definitely made me insanely paranoid. Because at one point I was like, do I put pants over the top of his nappy? And I was like, no, that again is weird. Yeah. Like just if the nappy's fine. Like you just added. And there was no one really around. There was just another couple of mums and a couple of mums were talking to each other while their children were playing and Dottie was playing with them in the park. And then there was another lady on her own. So it was like 3 mums, but there was only one mum in the park with us. Did she see his Willy? Oh, I don't know.
I'd say she probably did.
I said to Chris, just make it a level playing field, get yours out.
Make it seem like this is a family thing. Colby, Chris.
I'm joking, we didn't, nor did I say
solidarity, get your wheelies out.
Fucking hell. But it was a wild one. And you know what as well, on the back of that, I felt so sorry. There was this mum and I really didn't know what to do in the scenario. Because there was a mum at Monkey World and her little boy had like ran up to the glass to look at the monkeys, but there was another little boy on the step and he said something. What I heard him say was, oh, look at it all the way up there because it's all the way away up there. And this mum, bless her heart, had like said to him, did you just tell that little boy to get out of the way? And I felt in that moment, like I didn't know what to say, like with the whole Willy situation, I didn't know what to say. So I kind of was like, stood next to her and she'd asked, and what I think was her friends, is what did he say? And she'd asked him, look me in the eyes and, you know, tell me, what did you say? And he kept saying, I just said, look all the way away up there. And because I didn't want to interrupt her while she was parenting him and finding it out, I kind of was like, him and an and Chris was like, why didn't you just stop when the little boy's looking in the glass, just say to her. And I did just say just before we walked away, I was like, I didn't want to intrude while you were parenting. But he didn't tell the little boy to go away. He just said it's all the way away up there. Yeah. And Dottie was like, oh yeah, because I was trying to look for where the monkey was. And I was like, I didn't want to intrude or step on your toes.
Was she grateful that you told her?
She did say, oh, thank you so much. She's like, it really would be out of character for him to say that. But I felt bad because equally I didn't want, not that I didn't want her to not discipline her child the best way that she thought, but I equally wanted to give her reassurance that he hadn't been unkind to another child. So in that scenario, I was so toyed with myself as to, do I say something?
It's awkward,
didn't mum want to say anything?
Because you don't want to like pry and intervene, but also like I feel like
I didn't want to, and I didn't want her to think we were all stood listening to her because I didn't. But I equally didn't want her to go home and then be really sad that she, in her head, thought her child
had done something mean.
Had told another little child to go away, but I did in the end. So if anybody saw my son's Willy, I do apologise. probably don't know us from Adam, which is normal. But yeah.
At least you are anonymous around there.
I think if it was me, and I said to Chris, I think if I had noticed, I would have just said, oh, just so you know, is private around. Yeah, I think I would have said something, only because I don't know, really. I'm kind of still traumatized from the whole scenario. I just was like, get in the car. Everyone get in the car. Colby's like, what's happening? I just can't talk about it. Get in the car. So that's my secret. And we'll get into some of yours after this short break. We got 3 secrets from you this week. We're going to be discussing. So Emma, take it away. Wow,
that was great.
We got 3 secrets from you this week that we're going to be discussing. So Emma, take it away with number 1, honey.
Okay. Hello, ladies.
Hello.
I'm in a bit of a pickle.
Ooh.
My husband and I live in a 1-bedroom top floor flat in Nottingham with our 3-year-old and 1-year-old. There's no lift, no garden, and as you can imagine, we're all on top of each other. We've been offered a beautiful 3-bedroom new build house, but it's in Lincolnshire. The only problem is we don't drive, so we'd be relying on trains to visit family and friends, which would take around an hour and 40 minutes each way. We're so torn. The house would completely change our lives, but we'd be moving away from everyone we know. Have either of you got any advice? Love you both. Laura from Nottingham.
Make the move.
Do you think?
Yeah. I just think that public transport for children is so fun. Like, I can categorically sit here now and say, Colby, I can go to London on a train. We've come up to London today. They've done 2 hours and they've gone back on the train. Yeah. I was like, do you want to come to the recording studio? They're like, no, we want to get back on the train. And I'm like, oh, right, okay. Because they just love public transport. Yeah. And I think it is only an hour. It's not, what did she say?
Well, it's an hour and 40.
Hour and 40, so it's 2 hours.
So it's quite far.
I don't know. I personally think it would be quite fun. And I think is another opportunity going to arise. Also, Lincolnshire is absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, there's lovely parts of Lincolnshire.
As well, it's the first time that you're going to have a house, which is so exciting, that you'll have the space to host people round.
People can come and see you.
So people can come and visit you. Yeah. Which I think is the most important thing to remember, is also that people can travel to you. And I think as well, having the distance sometimes makes the heart grow fonder, and makes people want to see you more. Listen, I always say, like, now there's things that in my life we're having to change, and I want to buy a motorhome and a caravan, which means it's going to take me away from my family and take me away from my sister and her children and limit our time with them. But I also have to. You do have to be selfish, and you do have to think of yourself.
About your little family.
Yeah. And I've even said to Roxanne, there's occasions where they can come along with us and they can stay, but I also have to build the memories and the lifestyle for our children, So sometimes in life you do have to make. Would you say it's a selfish decision?
Well,
I don't even know
really.
I don't even think it's selfish.
I think that moving to a much bigger house would be like transformative for your family. Yeah. At the moment, they're in a 1-bedroom top floor flat.
And there's so they must
all be sleeping in the same bedroom.
With no lifts, so she's got to carry all the prams and everything
upstairs, no garden.
Nope.
So when the weather's nice, you've got no outdoor space.
Nope. Also being that you don't drive now, you're obviously using public transport. So you're...
Yeah, but if they live in Nottingham, it might be like if it's like in a city centre, they could walk everywhere and all their friends and families are nearby.
Bus and so forth.
Yeah, short journeys.
But that's what I mean. It's not going to be that they're not going to be... Sorry, I don't know what I'm trying to say. Like they're so aware of using public transport. Yeah. So now even if it is a longer commute, the public transport is not... It's not going to be brand new to them. No.
I wonder about like getting around in Lincolnshire itself as well. Like, are you near enough in Lincolnshire to like walk to the shops or bus to the shops?
Yes.
Or like, I don't know if it's like much more rural than you're used to. Like, obviously that's going to completely change your way of life.
It's also really hard to know when you're going to get that next offer. So I've obviously been offered the house. How long have you waited for that house? If you've been waiting since you fell pregnant with your first son in a 1-bedroom flat, if you were waiting from there, and he is now 3, that's a minimum of 3 years she's waited to get a house.
When's that going to happen again?
When is it going to happen again? When's that going to come up?
Yeah. I just think it'd be so life-changing in an amazing way.
I think so.
I think you'd have to... I would go for the house.
Personally. That's only me anyway. If there's a lot obviously in your, only situation, but only
that's what we would do. But obviously only you know how you feel about like being further away from everyone and all the lifestyle changes that will come with it. But from the small bit of information you've given us, I think that sounds like it would be amazing for the family.
I think it would be
for
amazing.
The core family unit, the 4 of them.
And an hour and 40, so hour and a half if you were to travel in maybe quieter times of less traffic and less busyness and stuff, if you could get like an hour and a half. But obviously the only other thing that comes with that is that your time out, like date nights or time just with you and your partner, you'd obviously have to arrange childcare.
Yeah.
But also, do you have friends in Lincolnshire? Like, have you got friends around there still as well? Or is it completely fresh start?
Yeah, I don't know if they know anyone there. So it could be like you have to make like new friends, and I don't know. It's a big life decision.
Yes, it's a big life decision, and there's a lot to weigh up. But based on what you've told us, and also we're only assuming as to how long you've waited to be offered a property, that it seems like a no-brainer to me.
Sounds too good to give up, doesn't it?
Yeah, sounds too good to pass up. And what's the worst case scenario? If it doesn't work out,
you can move back.
Or is there a possibility of, I don't know how it all works, if there's a possibility of taking the house but having still stay on a waiting list to be closer to home? I don't know how, again, I don't know how it
Or you'd have to get back on a waiting list.
Yes.
Do you know, this is the kind of thing in life where you finally go, oh, okay, yeah, we'll do it. We'll go for the move. And then it'll be like a house will come up in Nottingham and you'll be like, yeah, I knew that was going to happen.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it sounds like you've got to go for it.
But do keep us updated, Laura.
Be great for the family. Like they could all have their own bedrooms. They could have outside space.
Yes.
I think it sounds great.
Yes. But keep us posted. We'd love to know more, Laura. And if anybody has has anybody been in this situation that Laura's in that could also share some advice, would be insanely helpful. And I have no doubt that she would absolutely love to hear from you. So please do let us know. Right, let's move on to secret number 2.
Okay, this says, hey, Emma and Safina.
Hello.
Firstly, thank you for keeping me sane over the last 2 years. Your podcast has honestly helped me through motherhood. I'm a mum of 2. I had my son in 2024 and then found out I was pregnant again when he was just 6 months old. So I've basically been on maternity leave for 2 years straight. Now both children are in nursery 3 days a week and it's time for me to go back to work. I've decided to leave my old job because it wasn't the right fit for our family. But now I'm applying for new roles and I'm struggling with huge imposter syndrome. I can manage 2 toddlers, the housework, the washing, and all the chaos of family life. But sitting down to write a CV or cover letter completely fills me with anxiety. I know I'm ready to go back to work, but I just can't seem to believe in myself. Did either of you feel like this when returning to work? I'd love to hear any advice from you or the other mums. Sending love always, Sean.
Every day, Sean.
Yeah.
Every day I've got imposter syndrome.
Yeah.
There's so many things, and it's not even like down to applying for jobs. Like there's like silly things, even like going away. Where we went to Dorset, like even just getting in the car and driving to Tesco's, I've really had to like work myself up to be like, you can do this. You're a strong woman. You're a mother. You got this shit. But the whole time I was like this. Terrified, shit in my pants. Like it's like you have to really work yourself up to be like, I can do this.
Yeah.
I can achieve great things, you know? And it's really hard. And I think when you fall pregnant and become a mum, I can't speak for everybody, but I can only speak for the friends I have and my sister and stuff and my own personal experience. But when you become a mum, there is that case of losing yourself.
Yeah.
You do lose yourself. You lose your identity. You're wearing leggings that are 10 years old with a hole in the crotch and you don't know the last time you bought yourself a new pair of pants from Primark. They cost £2, but that £2 you'd rather spend on something for the children.
Or you just
don't get round to doing it. So you lose yourself and you can spiral quite badly, can't you, in getting lost in it. So I can't imagine, having a 6-month-old and falling pregnant and being in, that's a long time to be pregnant or in the newborn life,
and out of the work game.
Yes.
She basically went straight from one to the other. She didn't even have that, going back after 9 months or a year or however long you choose to have off is intimidating.
Yeah.
But doing basically 2 back to back and then having to go back into it is
to come out of it after, a year after having one baby or your first baby. Like now I'm only really finding myself now, and Renley's 2?
Yeah, 2.5.
2.5, yeah. And it's a real struggle. It's a real struggle to know what interests you anymore. There's friends I don't talk to now because they were great when Colby was really young, but we drifted apart when the children get older, and it's things in your life that serve a purpose, people that serve you a purpose, and you just change so much, and there's never enough talk about you have to reinvent yourself after you have a baby. And that's not just after having one baby. every single time I've had a baby, so after every child, I've reinvented myself. I'm like a new version of myself. I'm not the same person I was after I had Dottie, and I'm certainly not the same person I am after I had Colby. And every single step of life, even like when they start school, you then change as a person when they go to school.
And you're like the school mum.
The school mum, yeah. And you basically have to keep reinventing yourself to fit a mold. Like, I'm now the school mum who also is going to a preschool, and now I'm going back into preschool life, and I'm also doing school life, so I have to now manage myself this way. So I think it's definitely something that it's not unheard of.
No.
It is a real thing.
Yeah.
But you do have to believe in yourself, and definitely surround yourself with great people who fully believe in you. But the biggest believer is yourself.
Yeah.
You have to back yourself and believe in yourself. And that bit is really hard. I think that's a really hard one to teach yourself. And that's taken me years to get. I would say now we're 38 now. And probably from, I wouldn't even say it was after Dottie, maybe from Dottie being maybe 4, 5, that I just thought, you know what? Fuck everyone. Fuck what everyone thinks of me. I'm just going to be the best version of myself. And do you know what gave me, I think, the courage to do it is the children. Because children don't know to love you any other way than the way you are.
Yeah.
Your personality, the way you look, the clothes you wear. They have no reason to judge you if you've got holy leggings or shit pants, or if you haven't brushed your hair today. Their love for you is endless, regardless of what you look like, what you do, what you weigh, what you eat. They generally don't give a fuck. And if you can center your whole life around that little person and see yourself through their eyes, the world's your oyster.
Yeah.
Because they don't give a fuck. And they're the most important people. They're the ones you want to hold the best image of yourself. I want them to be proud of me. I want them to go, do you know what? My mum was fucking strong. My mum did not give a shit. My mum danced when she wanted to. She laughed as hard as she possibly could. And as long as they get to see the best version of me, they're the only ones I give a shit about.
Yeah.
And everything else should fall in line.
That was beautiful.
Thanks. Also, as well, when applying for jobs, you have to remember, not only do you want to apply for that job, but they need you as much as you need that job. So you are also in the driving seat as to controlling the narrative.
Yeah.
Because what you might feel like you're a perfect fit for their job, they have to be a perfect fit for you.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
that's always a good one to remember.
It's really, it is really hard to believe in yourself. And I think when you've been out of the game of like all this like CVs and cover letters and all of that stuff, just ask ChatGPT.
I was going to say ask ChatGPT or ask a lot. I always get my brother-in-law to write stuff.
Yeah,
because you're getting
someone that can help you.
A loved one to write it based on what they see in you.
Yeah,
because I think you can then tweak it, because that's a really nice way of having a perspective on yourself that
you wouldn't necessarily have.
Have.
And also, what I always tell myself is, when I have imposter syndrome, is fake it till you make it. Because
we all are.
You best believe that's what everyone else is doing.
Yeah.
So if you don't believe in yourself, then just tell yourself that.
Fake it till you make it.
No one knows what the fuck they're doing.
No one's got their shit together. No one's doing it right. We are all faking it until we fucking make it.
And if someone else can do it, then you can.
Yes, 100%. You got this. You've 100% got this. We believe in you.
Yeah.
And that in itself is enough, really.
That's enough.
That's enough. So go out, keep us posted, Sean, though.
Go get him, Tiger.
Go get him, Tiger. Right, let's have our last secret.
All right, this says, hello, gorgeous gals. I know you love a swearing child, so this one's for you.
Yes!
Our 3-year-old has recently started repeating some of the things we say. The other morning, she dropped one of her toys, looked at it and shouted, fuck me off. Fuck me off. Then she calmly picked it up and carried on with her day. Fuck me off.
Fuck me off.
Fuck me off.
Fuck me off.
Then she calmly picked it up and carried on with her day. I nearly spat my coffee across the room. My go-to curse words are fuck off and fuck me. So I think she combined the two.
Right.
And now it's my favourite. Lots of luck, Brooke from Ontario, Canada.
Brooke, I'm going to use that one. Fuck me off.
Fuck me off.
Although I don't know if I want to use that one in public. Fuck me off, guys.
All right.
Fuck me off. That is phenomenal.
Fuck off and fuck me. They're two good
My
ones.
favourite one at the moment is Renley is Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
He'll drop something and you go, oh, Jesus Christ. Or, oh, God.
Oh, God.
And he goes, Oh God!
Like
and he like shakes it.
The perfect intonation.
Yeah, because I do it, don't you? And they pick up, and I go, "Oh God, oh God, not again! Oh God!" Always reminds me of Olivia Atwood. Oh God, what now? What now?
I always go to say Jesus, but then or like Jesus Christ, but then I'm like, oh, I shouldn't teach.
I know
that.
I shouldn't.
So I change it to jeez, and now Joseph started going, oh geez.
We do cheese. Jesus Christ.
Sugar.
Jesus. And now them two go, cheese. And Renley's like, cheese. Oh Christ. Right, okay. That's brilliant.
Never not funny.
It's never not funny. It will never ever get old. Again, the same as the sound of a fart will never get old.
No.
A swearing child will never get old. To be quite honest with you, Colby does drop some swear words, only ever in the house, never out of the house. But it really tickles me.
It is
like
funny.
It would make me laugh when he go, oh crap. I'm like, shouldn't laugh. He'll be playing his game and he's like, come on now, crap bag. And I'm like, oh God. And I got to go in and go, right. Did you just say crap bag?
You should be relieved it's only crap. My 8-year-old nephew goes to me the other day. Someone at school said a swear word the other day. I said, which one was it? He goes, it begins with C. I said, is it 4 letters? He said, yeah. I went, oh, that's a really bad one. I said, even some grown-ups don't like that one. And I was telling it to Stefan's sister. She was like, I think he means crap. I was like, yeah, that's not bad. She was like, did you immediately go to for an 8-year-old? I was like, yeah. I thought it was a bit strong. Bless him, he's never heard that word in his life. He was like, yeah, no, it's crap. I was like, oh, crap away.
Crap.
That's fine.
Keep crapping. But it's when I've got to go in and say to Colby, did you say crap? Do you say crap?
Did you say
maybe I should go, sorry, did you say
the 4-letter C word? Not that one.
He will go to me, no, I didn't say that. I said crap. And then I'm like, I know, but we're not allowed to say, oh, I can't help but laugh. So I've got to go and tell him off and say, please, can you not say crap bag or shithole? But he says it, he goes, oh, shithole. And I'm like, you're not even saying it with enough passion for it to be like.
It's not even saying it in the right way, in the right context, is it?
Oh, it's when he goes, sake. He goes, sake. And I said to him, you've got the intention to swear, so they don't even do that. And he's like, I didn't even say sake. Sake. Or he goes like, sake. Or sake. Sake. The other day he was losing on his PlayStation. He was going, sake. Sake. I was like, you've got, turn the game off. Turn it off. Do you remember when you were younger, you used to shut the door, didn't you? Like this. Safina, do you want anything to eat? Yes, please. I'd like a drink. Didn't you? Fucking. Okay, I'm done now.
Yeah, I'll be down for dinner. Thank you.
Thank you. Call me when it's ready.
You bitch.
Anywho, thanks, Brooke. We appreciate you and hope Canada's wonderful. I need to know if people did that all across the world. Brooke, can you
is that a universal thing?
Is it universal? You should shut the door really quietly as well because you couldn't slam it, but you'd shut it really aggressively quiet.
And then go nuts.
So thank you for sharing your secrets this week. Everyone is welcome in the Secret Mum Club.
If you'd like to share your secrets with us, you can. The email is hello@secretmumpod.com and we're Secret Mum Pod on TikTok and Instagram.
Anyone else's toddler celebrating Free Willy?
Or do you have any advice on getting back to work after having babies?
Then let us know. There really is nothing too outrageous.
Keep an eye out for our Thursday episode.
And we'll see you next time on the
Secret Mum Club.